Emma, I just got a call from my mom. She wanted to come over. I'm at work right now. You work from home so you can go, right? Can you check on her? Even if I work from home, I still have to do my work, right? It's not like I have a lot of free time. Could you tell her once in a while that she puts me in a difficult position when she calls me so often? She's calling you because she needs your help. But that doesn't mean she can call me on everything. What the hell does she want this time? She didn't tell me what it was about. Can you ask her what she wants? The reasons why your mother has called me before were for changing light bulbs, cleaning the bathtub, or pulling weeds in the garden. All the things I didn't have to do right away. Those are things she could have done on her own in the first place, right? Right? She can't do it by herself. That's why she asks you for help. You know, mom's legs and back are getting weak. You say she can't do things because of her legs and back getting weak, but she goes on trips all the time, doesn't she? Don't be so sarcastic. Don't you feel sorry for my mom? I'm serious about it. If you feel sorry, why don't you help her? Well, I can't do that because I have work to do. You can help her after work, right? Her house isn't that far away. If I go there after work, Mom will be worried about me. She thinks that I'm being used by you. She said I must be tired from work and she can't ask me for help. Why don't you say no to her? You can convince her. I'm working too. Don't you think I tell her that? But she worries too much. She thinks about me as her only son more than anyone else. Didn't we talk about this before we got married? Your mother is very attached to you, so I would need your help when I'm in trouble. I still think I'm helping you. Tell her again that I'm working from home. Of course, I'll tell her when I see her. But she won't listen to a single thing I say. Okay, I'll make sure to tell her, so can you listen to her just this once, please? Also, she's calling you because she trusts you. Mom says she approves of you in her own way. I doubt that. Would you invite someone you don't like to your house? No, I wouldn't. But I don't think it means the same thing as your mother-in-law calling me. Don't get any funny ideas like that. She's my mom, so just be a little nicer to her. I would like the two of you to get closer if possible. I like to be closer too. But whenever I see her, she's always sarcastic. To be honest, just seeing her makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, I'll talk to her again. About your working, about her being sarcastic. I'll ask her to contact me for help as much as possible. Okay. Thank you. So, please take care of her favor this time, okay? I'll let Mom know you're on the way. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but can you come over to my parents' house now? What? Why? You know, tomorrow we're having a family gathering for the memorial service, right? We are cleaning the house, but we can't finish. I know. That's why you went to your parents' house today, right? That's why I came here, but we can't finish it. Please give me a hand, will you? Are you serious? I have a broken bone. And it's your mother-in-law who made me like this. She apologized for that. And she didn't do it on purpose. It seemed intentional to me. I was up on the stepladder cleaning the warehouse. Why would she bump into me? She said she got dizzy. I think it's terrible that you talk like that. I have a cast on one arm. And you still want me to help you clean up? You can use your other hand, right? Mom says you can do it with one hand. She says she used to carry me around as a baby and do the housework. You judge everything by your mother-in-law's standards. She's a professional housekeeper, so I'm sure she's right. Anyway, please come over. We're the head family, and I'm the eldest and only son. You need to help me with this. I don't know what the relatives will say at the memorial service tomorrow. Even if I go, I can only do simple things. That's fine. I'm begging you. It's the anniversary of my father's death, and he took good care of you too, didn't he? Your father was good to me. He was kind to me too. So please come for him. I want to have a memorial service with everybody. Okay. But really, I can only do simple things, okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Well, you better hurry up and get here right now. We're going out. Excuse me? You're going out? Yeah, I'm going out with mommy, so you should clean up while we're gone. What? You mean you want me to do it all by myself? And why are you calling her mommy? I used to call her mommy when it was just the two of us. Oh shit, I accidentally said that. That's embarrassing. Oh, I see. But isn't it weird that I'm the only one cleaning up? You call me because you two couldn't clean up by yourselves, right? You see, I'm not very good. Mom's legs and backs are getting weak. We'll both get snacks and whatever else we need for tomorrow. Call me when you're done. Okay, I got it. I'll be waiting for you. Mom is a little upset, so come here quick. Matt, I need to talk to you. What is it? We're about to have dinner, so make it quick. Dinner? We've come all the way out here, so Mom said we should eat dinner. I see. So you two are having fun while you made me clean up? Don't talk like that. We're just having dinner while shopping. I was just thinking, you're more sarcastic than Mom, aren't you? You shouldn't do anything you don't want done to you. I see. That's right. You should grow up. So how's it going over there? Did you finish cleaning? I'm not done yet. What? What have you been doing all this time? Mom's upset that you're taking so long to finish. Relatives coming over, so you better keep it clean and well organized. Don't worry, no one's coming. I won't go to your house ever again. Huh? What are you talking about? Matt, I'm Charlotte. Huh? Charlotte? Aunt Charlotte? That sister? Yes. Hey, Emma. Stop messing with me. What kind of joke is this? It's not funny at all. I'm not joking. What? I got here early today. I came to your house just to say hi, and I was really surprised that your wife, the daughter-in-law of the family, was mopping the floor with one hand, and you and your mom are eating dinner? What the hell are you doing? Stop having dinner and come home right now. Are you really, Auntie? I told you so. I borrowed Emma's phone. You guys are behaving so badly. No, I can explain this. Mom and I are out shopping for tomorrow's preparations. We didn't leave it to her alone. Shopping for tomorrow? We'll have sushi delivered for lunch, right? All we have to prepare is snacks and drinks. How many hours have the two of you been out? Actually, we were cleaning up without having lunch, so we were really hungry. You had pizza delivered to your house for lunch. I found the receipt and delivery boxes in the kitchen. I'm sorry. We'll be right back. You do that. And also, I heard briefly what has been going on. What? Your mom? She has been calling Emma over even though she had nothing important to do. And Emma fractured her bone because your mom accidentally bumped into her on purpose. No, that's just a misunderstanding. Even if it were a misunderstanding, who do you expect me to believe when I see her cleaning the house alone? But apparently, Mom had a seizure and was feeling dizzy, so I don't think she's entirely responsible. You're right, this is your fault too. What? Me? Why? I didn't do anything. That's the problem. It's because you didn't protect her from your mother. You always take your mother's side on everything. You're pathetic. Who else is Emma supposed to rely on? I've been fair to both of them. But now you're eating out with your mother, right? How is that fair? I am truly disgusted by you and your mother's behavior. Tell your mother that I will no longer send financial support monthly. I was tolerating her because she's my brother's wife, but I knew I was wrong. We as relatives are cutting ourselves off from your family. Emma, please pick up the phone. I'll make it up to you, please. And I want you to come home. I have nothing to talk to you about. I told you how I feel the other day when Aunt Charlotte was here, didn't I? You want a divorce, right? Yes, I've been holding back for a long time, but I've had enough. You never change. You always put your mother first. You're the kind of person who wouldn't worry even if I have a broken bone and would instead make me clean the house. I don't think there's any point in us staying together. Don't say that. I'll change and my mother apologized to you, right? It's not something you can just apologize about and be done with. Besides, your mother only apologized to me because she doesn't want to lose Aunt Charlotte's monthly support, right? That's not true. I'm really sorry. She also admitted to breaking your arm, right? She said she bumped into the stepladder on purpose. What did you think when you heard that? I thought it was a terrible thing. But I think it's great that she admitted she did something wrong. I'm sure Mom regrets what she has done. If someone I care about were intentionally injured by my own family, I would not be able to forgive them. I haven't forgiven Mom either, but I wanted you to know that she's sorry. I can't get that you are still worried about your mom, even after all this time, so I'm divorcing you. I won't change my mind, so give it up. I'll change from now on. You don't look like you're changed at all. It seems like you're still taking your mother's side. I'm the only family Mom is left with. All this time, the only person I could turn to about my mother-in-law was you, Matt. And yet you have been neglecting me for a long time and have done nothing for me. You made me clean the house while my arm was broken. I don't want to feel miserable like that anymore. I'll be on your side from now on. I'm not talking about which side you're going to take. I've realized that I don't feel the same way as you do, and that's why I want a divorce. If I leave you, you can stay with your mommy as much as you want, right? I think that would be the best for you. Don't make fun of me like that. What's wrong with calling her mommy? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. But since you don't call her that in public, you do feel embarrassed, right? I'm a grown-up, so I just call her differently depending on the situation. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. Emma, please. I don't want to leave you. So I want you to reconsider about divorce. I just don't get why you don't want to get a divorce. I've been thinking about it all along. I don't want to divorce you because I love you. I was hoping that was true, just for a little bit. But I asked Charlotte to take a look at your mother-in-law's cell phone, what kind of conversations you have been having with your mother. Oh, you have been telling your mother about me like you hated me, haven't you? Emma was saying bad stuff about you again. Emma doesn't do anything for me at home, so Mom, you have to train her. They were all such lousy exchanges. No, I was just going along with my mom. I did not mean any of it. You know what? I don't care anymore. It's a fact that you've sent those messages. And when I saw them, I realized something. You wanted to make me look bad, and keep your mother's attention away from you, didn't you? You wanted to force me to do everything that was troublesome for you. No, I didn't. You got me wrong. Alright, I'll cut it off with Mom. I'll never let Mom do anything bad to you again. I'll be able to protect you too. You didn't hear me? I don't care about that anymore. I cannot forgive you for everything you've done. That's why I'm divorcing you. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. I don't want it to happen again. That's why I'm getting a divorce. If you don't accept it, I'm going to prepare for a mediated divorce. Wait a minute, Emma. Let's talk one more time. I'll really listen to whatever you say. You never listen to me, even once. How am I supposed to trust you? Besides, I'll be happier without you. You're the only one for your beloved mommy, right? Then you should always be close to your mommy from now on. After that, my ex-husband still did not accept the divorce, so I was preparing for a mediated divorce. Charlotte asked me for an update, so I told her honestly, and she set up a meeting to discuss the issue with all her relatives. Thanks to that discussion, my husband and I are finally divorced. Seeing my ex-husband signing the divorce papers while crying and being blamed by everyone around him all at once, I felt nothing but pity and disgust. Apparently, it seems that my mother-in-law overspent her inheritance after my father-in-law passed away. And that's why Charlotte was helping her with living expenses. She was crying a lot in front of her relatives, saying she couldn't live without that assistance. But nobody felt sorry for her. And they were all telling her she should rely on her own son, my ex-husband, to help out living with his mom and supporting her. His mom spends a lot of money and does very little housework, so he's having a hard time. I think he deserves it, considering that he used me as a substitute for her. In a way, my ex-husband may be a victim of his mom's poisoning. But it is no longer my business anymore. I'm sure my husband will run out of patience sooner or later, and there'll be some sort of trouble, eventually. Even so, my mother-in-law will never let go of my ex-husband again. I hope that the two of them spend the rest of their lives together. On the other hand, I moved to an apartment for singles with Charlotte's reference. The building is new, but I got a very cheap rent because she knows the owner. I'm really grateful to be able to live here under such good condition. I have lost touch with my ex-husband and my mother-in-law. I will forever cherish the relationships I had with my deceased father-in-law's relatives. And I will never forget how Charlotte and her relatives have reached out to me when I was in trouble. If they ever get in any trouble, I would do my best to support them. I will do what I can do, one thing at a time. I will get over this divorce and find new happiness in my own way.